I'm back. And I really like this one. And part of the reason I really like it is I was just kind of like doing like drips and swirls and using kind of like leftover paint. And I don't know if you see that in the dripping and the swirls, some of it, the paint was thicker, some of it was more watery. There were different colors. So like the yellow and the white kind of just did weird stuff. Anyway, one of the things that happened when I was just kind of like splattering and stuff is I made this little creature. And look at that. Doesn't it look like a little lizard or like a gecko right there? Like, come on, psychological blot test. Do you see it? I see it. It's so cute. Like, really cute. And I don't want to cover that up. So, that's where I'm at. Don't want to cover that. Anything else I really don't care about. So, but I do want to leave my little lizard here alone. Maybe I should put some tape over it. So my brain will be like, no, that's a no-go. Yes, yes. Wait, where's my tape? No, because then I might make it sticky. Because I don't think I have, do I have any Blot? You know what? I don't have any frog tape. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. Okay. It just wasn't in my tape thing. See? That's what happens when you're disorganized. This is frog tape. It is my favorite tape. It's Frog Tape Delicate. It does not leave a residual. So I kind of really like it because I can put it on my art and it doesn't like... You know? Okay, so we're going here, and we got his face down, and then I can just, there we go. And that way, I don't have to worry about it. And that was 2 minutes of me putting a piece of tape on something. You know, I keep talking about times. And the reason I'm talking about times is because I'm like, my goodness. It takes me forever to do stuff. So, I am going to come in with a ruler. And this is supposed to be like 11.5 inches. Again, I think I've told you guys before, I think this ruler is off. It's not quite right. Anyway, I need to buy a better ruler. I had a really nice metal ruler, and it was an art ruler, and then I washed it, and guess what happened to it? You know what happened to it, right? It got messed up. Okay, so here's my problem. Here's 11, and here's the halfway mark right here. So do you see that little thing? So if I do a flower and do a big flower here, it's gonna hit that. And I wanna do it this way because in my brain, this is the way it goes. So, because I don't want my little like lizard to be wrong. So I think I'm gonna do 5. What if I do 5? How would that work? Let's come in and do 10, right? Okay. And that would still make one right there. But not if, yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did that wrong. Oh no, I did my math wrong. See, this is how you guys know you're doing it in real time. Because bad me. And I should get out my nicer eraser. I have a nicer eraser. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is very dry. Very dry. Okay, so that didn't make sense because if I'm doing 10 and dividing it by 5, I have to do 5 slots, one from the start and one from the end, and then that's why it's bad. So I need to start on 8, right? Yes. Okay. So then I can have one here and, oh, that's, oh my goodness. Y'all. Okay. Does that look about even with over here? It does. Okay. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh. I never said I was a genius. I can't do math. Math is not mathing. There we go. That looks more evenly spaced, right? Because it doesn't have to be perfect because this is art. And art doesn't have to be perfect. Right? Right. So now I have this problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and get the green. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 tall flowers. And I'm going to come over here and there we go. Oh, oh no, oh no. Okay, oh no. I have that song stuck in my head. You know the Oh No song? Oh no. Anyway. Now I'm going to do little ones. And little. We're going to go littlest here because I don't want that flower at all to touch that tape. And then we're going to come over here and it can be kind of a medium. There we go. And I'm trying not to make them all exactly the same height. Let me do this one a little bit taller. Okay, okay. And then I will just make sure that my leaves don't touch that thing. And then over here, kind of in between the two, there we go. There we go. I didn't sign this yet because of course I didn't. I think I'm going to sign it later because I have to decide what color. You know what? I will sign it now. I'm just going to take a little green. See, this is how my palette ends up messed up. And a little bitty white. Little bitty yellow. Wait a minute, maybe I shouldn't have added the yellow. Yeah, that's good. It's like a little minty color. Not quite the same, but at the same time, not too bright as to be like out there. There we go. And remember, paint dries dark. So, we're at the 10-minute mark, and you guys got to see me draw 5 squiggly lines and my initials. Wow. I will be back. And hopefully I will have conserved my little gecko lizard splot thing. I don't know. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. We'll see. It's just floating in space. Bye-bye. Also, like, comment, subscribe, do all of the little YouTubey things, and I would appreciate that. Bye.